Okay, so in this example, we have it says what is the product of 7.7 times 10 to the 6 times 4 times 10 squared, okay, in scientific notation. All right, so let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, so we have 7.7 times 10 to the 6 times 4 times 10 squared. Okay, but let's go ahead and rearrange this, okay, so we know we need scientific notation. Okay, we're given this product, okay, this multiplication that we have to do, and we know we need scientific notation. So let's go ahead and rearrange this. So we'll get 7.7 times 10 times 4, right? Let's put the numbers that are like each other next to each other, okay, times 4 times 10 to the 6 times 10 squared. Okay, and we can move these numbers around because multiplication is commutative. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6. All right, so now we're left with 7.7 times 4. Okay, so if we go over here and do that out, 7.7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28, carry the 2. 7 times 4 is 28, 28 plus 2 is 30. So we'll get 30.8, okay? And you can check that in the calculator if you want, if you'd like to. Okay, so now we'll get 30.8 times 10 to the 10 to the 6 times 10 squared is going to be 10 to the 6 plus 2 is 8, so 10 to the 8th power. Okay, but note, this is not scientific notation. Okay, this is not scientific notation yet, okay? Because this number is bigger, is not in between 1 and 10. For scientific notation, this number has to be in between 1 and 10. So what we can do here is very similar to what we did before, okay? So we have 30.8 times 10 to the 8. Okay, so what we can do is move the decimal once to the left. So now we'll get 3.08 times 10 to the 9. Okay, so we can jump back. Okay, because think about it. If we jump back to this one, right? This one was 30.8 times 10 to the 8. Okay, this one's 3.08 times 10 to the 9. So we'll be able to jump back to where we were and still have our 8 jumps left. Okay, and this is going to be the answer in scientific notation. Okay, so just to maybe explain a little more, 30.8 times 10 to the 8. Okay, so you take the 30.8 and you jump to the right 8 times. Okay, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.0. Okay, so this comes out to equal 308 with 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here we get this number. Okay, let's see what happens when we do the same thing with this one. Okay, so 3.08 times 10 to the 9. Okay, so we'll take our 3.08 and we're going to jump to the right 9 times. Okay, so we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.0. Okay, which is going to be 308 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. Put our commas in. And as you can see, we get the same answer for both of them. We get the same answer for both. They're equal. Okay, these are equal to each other, but we just can't write it with the 30. Okay, because 30 isn't in between 1 and 10. It has to be in between 1 and 10 for us to write it in scientific notation. Okay, so this is the answer. This is the answer in scientific notation. Okay, so let's see what else we can do now. So let's go to this, let's do another example Let's do another example. All right, this says what is the product of 9.9 times 10 to the 7 times 5 times 10 to the 3rd power? Okay, that's a 3. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We're going to have 9.9 times 10 to the 7 times 5 times 10 to the 3. Okay, So multiplication, this is all just multiplication. Okay, they're asking us what is the product of this, okay, in scientific notation. Okay, so this is all just multiplication, so we can rearrange it like we did before. We'll get 9.9 times 5 times 10 to the 7 times 10 to the 3. Okay, the first thing you want to do here is this part. Okay, 9.9 times 5. Okay, so you go to the side, 9.9 times 5. 9 times 5 is 45, carry the 4. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 plus 4 is 49. We move the decimal point once to the left because there was only one decimal being moved here, so we get 49.5. Okay, so we'll get 49.5 times 10, same base, 10 and 10, we have the same base, okay? So that means we're multiplying, so that means we can add their exponents, okay? Using laws of exponents, 7 plus 3 is 10. So we'll get times 10 to the 10, okay? But note, this number is not in between 1 and 10, okay? So we have to do the same thing we did in the last example. We have to move the decimal point, so we have 49.5 times 10 to the 10. We need to move the decimal point once to the left. Okay, so now it's in between 1 and 10. So we get 4.95 times 10, and we had to move the decimal once to the left. Okay, so we're gonna need an extra jump, okay, to go back to this number. Okay, and if you're so confused on that, you can just rewatch the last video. Okay. All right, so this is gonna be this is the answer. Okay, this is the answer in scientific notation. Okay, and I hope that all made sense. You guys can go ahead and try these examples. Okay.